Hi, welcome to our land drill on jibing. In this again I'm going to show the hand manoeuvres, how we hold the sheets, how we hold the tiller extension, and then how we implement the jibe. So what I'm going to do first is again show the hand manoeuvres. Again I'm holding the main sheet with the thumb to the body. I'm holding the tiller extension like a dagger so that I can again, if I wish, I can actually adjust the main in and out like so, or let it out and be able to pull the tiller extension and main sheet at the same time. So in other words, for doing a jibe is basically when the boat goes from the boom being on one side to the other. But we don't really change direction on a run to run jibe. On a reach, yes, we change when we go from a reach to a reach, but on a run we're pretty well staying pointing the same direction. So the biggest thing is we don't actually need to use too much rudder at all to do a jibe. So in other words, to instigate the jibe, the first thing we're going to do is make sure that we have in front of us, we're clear to do the jibe. The next thing we're going to do is in the jibe, we will just lean out a little bit, okay? That makes the boat heel over on top of us and actually makes the boat start to turn into the jibe without having to use any rudder at all. So in other words, I lean out with the crew to make the boat turn. As the boat starts to turn, I look at the leach of the mainsail and it will start to turn or to flap the leach. That means the main is ready to come across. So what I do then is I then move my back foot across, I catch all the main sheet, I pull it across, the boom has jibed. I can now transfer weight from one foot to the other depending on what way I need to get the boat to heel. I then move across the boat, again tiller extension is in front of me as I go across, main sheet is here, I sit down, I'm able to steer the boat from behind the back, I still have the main sheet in my hand, thumb facing body. So now we're back on our new course, again I'm steering the boat from behind the back, main sheet, thumb to body, I transfer, bringing the main sheet like so, thumb to body, bring this main sheet, catch the main sheet, tiller forward, and I'm back in ready for trimming main in or out as I require on that downwind leg. I will also show you this on the water. You will see again how the boat can jibe without using any rudder by watching the leach curling as the boat goes to jibe.
Okay, we've slowed down the video again and we're going to show you a good few jibes from dead downwind to dead downwind. First of all, you can see we've put a blue tape along the center line of the transom, and you can see when the rudder moves off the center line that it's actually very little for each jibe required. So let's look at the helm and crew now to instigate a jibe. They both move over onto the starboard side, which helps the boat to turn. Both move up onto the new windward side, and then the crew moves back into the middle to keep the heel and to counteract where the helm is sitting. So that is basically the movement of the helm and crew. Both of them move out onto the windward side, which you will see now again. Move out, heel appears, boat turns, helm and crew move up, and then the crew moves back into the middle to counteract the weight again. So now let's look at a couple of the hand movements. If you watch the helm when they go and do a jibe, you'll see where the helm puts their hand on the tiller extension and brings it across the boat in front of them. So here we see now another jibe, helm and crew move, tiller extension across the boat, and the tiller hand is used to pull the helm across. So when they put the tiller extension across in front, they use it to catch onto the new gunnel and pull their body weight across. You'll see it again on the next jibe. Tiller extension is brought up across the body, brought out across the boat in front of them. They catch the gunnel to pull themselves across and then level the boat out. And now the main sheet hand comes back and does the switch. Again, tiller extension across the body and getting ready to move it across the boat so they can catch onto the new gunnel and pull their weight across. Okay, now that you've seen a good few jibes, we're just going to recap on what we went through. One of the most important things with the jibe is the windward heel so that you don't have to use the rudder. So if you have windward heel, the boat will turn itself. Next is watch for the leech, then the boom will come across. Little or no rudder, and then tiller extension hand for grip on the new gunnel.